there, Pisces. Last but not least, this is the Scorpio Stellium, your no bullshit tarot card reader. Let's take a look at your predictions for November 22nd and that week of talking about the Thanksgiving week here in the United States. And also at the end of this reading, I'm going to be doing a pick a card for you for what message you need to hear this week. Okay, Pisces. What story do we have to tell? Wow, okay. So I'm going to talk about a lot of different things with you really here, but let's start off here with the reverse 10 of Pentacles, reverse 7 of Wands, reverse 6 of Swords. So I'm seeing a financial struggle for you beginning this week. I see a lot with love, with you readjusting and getting some healing, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, the story is the finances and what your struggle here. This is a very real struggle with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this time of year is really difficult for a lot of people financially, and I'm feeling that coming through for you. I'm also feeling like you've been trying to move on to something better. You've been trying to reorganize things, and it's just the fight has gone out of you. You just get this feeling of tiredness here coming through, and I think that has a lot to do with your empathic abilities. Pisces, I believe is probably the most empathic, kind of intuitive sign. They just sort of absorb everything from everywhere. And I think that this is, you absorbing a lot of other people's energy right now and having a hard time breaking through that, and how that is affecting you in your regular everyday tasks with your family, with your money. We do have some imbalances there, and it's like you're trying to push through this. You're trying to move on to something better, but you're just not really able to break through it. So we'll get some more clarity on that in a minute when we do begin to go through and clarify the cards. The other thing that I am seeing here with the reverse tower, the 8 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I was like, I know what this card is. Okay, so you have gone through some type of disaster, or you've tried to avoid the disaster. And really, it's something chaotic. It's something very challenging. It was like, you felt a shockwave coming. You knew that something really bad was coming. And then that's the Tower card. It felt like probably an internal shock to you. When we have the 8 of Cups next to it and then the Wheel of Fortune, I really love this because it's showing that you realize that this other situation was not good for you. It wasn't serving you. It wasn't moving you towards your higher good. And so you chose to walk away from it, even though you emotionally were very attached. You have a lot of feeling about it. You have a lot of emotion behind it. This is something that your heart really, you probably miss a person, honestly. There's probably a lot of feelings of loss there, but you had to move past it. You had to move on from it. And because of that, having the Wheel of Fortune, it's showing me that now things are able to turn around for you, that you really are getting the good things coming into your life, and that the universe is honoring your sacrifice by showing you, here's your karmic reward, so to speak, for doing what was best for you. It's the energy that we allow in our lives. And that whole sort of energetic karma, I say energy a lot because it's really the best word to explain it, but it is about where we put our thoughts and our intentions as to what shows up in our life. And it's like my nanny, she always said, you speak your world into existence. But I would say it's more than that. You think your world into existence. Where you put your thoughts and where you put your words, that's where, things are steered. And so you did go through something that was a big struggle for you. It was very, very difficult for you. And you felt that in your soul, and it probably feels still raw to you. But because you made this sacrifice and you knew what you had to do, and you're like, I'm not going to stay in an unhealthy place or an unhealthy situation. I'm going to break free of that. That has created this Wheel of Fortune energy, and that is associated with the planet Jupiter, which is the greater benefic. It is a planet of abundance and, all the good things, the things that bring us joy in our life. And that's what is coming in to your life now. We also have healing energy with the star showing me that you have hope for your future. You have probably chances to reconcile relationships that were failed in the past. because you have made the correct steps to do what was best for you, and it's made you a stronger, better person. So now you're being rewarded by being given opportunities to heal yourself and to heal relationships that need a second look. They need a second chance. I also see the King of Pentacles here. So I do feel that the financial issues that you're dealing with are going to shift, that you're going to be given some opportunities to be in charge of something, and that you are going to be feeling more powerful with your finances moving forward from this point on, even though that there has been a struggle there. I see it changing. Let's go ahead and clarify and get some more information about these cards that we're seeing. Okay, what kind of energy are you absorbing? What are you dealing with right now that is making it hard for you to push past? Okay. My goodness. Lots of cards coming out. Anything else? Okay, 3 is enough. All right, I'll take it. So, yeah. So a lot of burdens, okay? There are a lot of burdens around you. It is difficult for you to move forward. However, there are still plans being made with this 2 of Wands. You are still looking forward to something new, some type of creative endeavor, something that you are bringing into the world. Really, the Empress is a lot about birth and fertile ground. And so I'm seeing here with this, even though there's a challenge and it's been hard for you to move forward, I think it's because you are kind of thinking about bigger, better things. You're thinking about new projects, new jobs, new ways to make money, new ways to propel your life forward. And you are putting your energy there instead of where things are currently, which may be a little bit of an issue for the financial stuff, but you do come out of it very quickly. It's not like you really lag in this place because these plans are going to be very prosperous for you. That's what I'm seeing here with the Empress. You're planting things in fertile ground. So that's awesome. Let's take a look at this situation that you had to walk away from. And it's now giving you, it's better for you, honestly. Let's look at that. Okay. All right, so what we've got here, the Aeon, which is like Judgment, the Princess of Swords, and Temperance. So first of all, I just want to say that there is going to be some type of second shot with this thing that you had to walk away from. If this was a relationship or a person that you had to move away from, probably because one of you needed to get healthy, emotionally healthy, I do think that there is going to be another opportunity to restore that, because I see conversation happening with the Princess of Swords. I think that they are probably thinking about you a lot. They may be kind of like cyber stalking you. I know that sounds really nasty, but we've all done it. So, no judgment here, but they're probably checking in on you, probably wanting to know how you're doing. And they are like on the brink of reaching out to you. I don't know that the timing is just right for you yet. Again, I'm reading for all Pisces. So please take a moment to think about and to examine if this comes in for you, if it's something you really want to pursue. You don't want to pull the trigger too soon if this person isn't really ready. But I am feeling there is another shot for it. And it does look good, honestly. The Temperance card is here. So it's showing that it's the right mix. The balance is back. The fact that you made those sacrifices really changed things. The fact that you were willing to walk away from it, even though it was hurtful and it was hard, really it changed the whole thing. It changed the whole game. And I think that this helped that person realize what you were to them. And so now it is giving you, like I said, another shot to restore the balance and to heal the rift. I'm seeing a lot of reconciliation kind of cards here, honestly. Seeing Temperance and seeing the Star, getting second chances, that's definitely talking about some type of reconciliation and dealing with those old relationships and trying to right them. And really, that is the soul of the two, the souls of the two individuals involved, trying to clear out their karma. And that's what I think that is happening underneath the surface. You're not going to necessarily see that, but the reason why is because karmically, we have to clear the air. We have to restore balance. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do your pick a card for what message you need to hear this week. If you enjoyed your reading, please go ahead and subscribe and comment. Let me know how this resonates for you. But definitely subscribe so that you can see the videos in the future that I put out. And we're going to have messages for Pisces. Okay, so I do have card 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the card number 1, if you chose that one, I have the Fool reverse. So this is showing that you are being more cautious right now in your life. You're not just like leaping without looking. You are really being particular about what things that you give your energy to. And that's actually a good thing. You don't want to be foolish again. You don't want to get the wool pulled over your eyes. You're walking into it with your eyes wide open. And this is what is making the world of difference here. So continue to do that. I think the cautiousness is really, really good. Okay, for card number 2, I have the 6 of Cups. I feel like somebody from your past is really missing you. You are probably missing them too, but I'm feeling this a lot from their side. Intuitively, the 6 of Cups here, I'm feeling it as they are dwelling on all of those past memories that feel so sweet and so good. And they're trying to figure out, you know, how do they make their way back into your life? That's something that is going on with them right now. So I think for you that chose card number 2, you already have an idea of who this is. And this is kind of confirming, like, do they miss me? Do they want to know what's going on with me? Absolutely. Yes, they do. And for card number 3, I have the Queen of Pentacles. So showing again that if any kind of financial stuff is going on with you right now, that is going to correct itself, because the Queen of Pentacles, she has her shit together. When it comes to her home, like, you know, she's got like dinner on the table, she's working her job, she's taking care of her kids, she's doing all the things that you would expect, you know, like Superwoman to do or Superman to do. But this Queen of Pentacles is giving me this feeling of everything is going to be okay. It's this very domestic bliss kind of like things are going to work out good. Money's going to be fine. Don't panic. Everything is a-okay there. So thank you for watching, Pisces. I will see you again next week.